Hello friends, today we will see managed code and unmanaged code. Managed code, it is the code which is managed by Common Language Runtime in .NET Framework. At the runtime, CLR provides automatic memory management, type safety, etc. It gets the managed code and compiles it into the machine code. After that, code is executed. A code which is written to get services of managed runtime environment execution. What is managed runtime environment execution? It is nothing but, or we can say that Common Language Runtime is the managed runtime environment execution in .NET Framework. So, which code is run or executed by managed runtime environment or execution, that is called as a managed code. It always implemented by the managed runtime environment instead of directly operating system. Got it? Means managed code is always run by managed runtime environment. Then what is CLR? CLR is nothing but the managed runtime environment. So the code which is executed by CLR or managed runtime environment is called as the managed code. The managed runtime environment provides different types of services. So why we are using managed code environment or why we are using CLR? Because it provides or it gives us many advantages or many different services like garbage collection, type checking, exception handling, bonds checking, etc. It also provides memory allocation, type safety. So we have to use managed runtime environment for the execution. The application is written in any language, for example C#.NET, VB.NET, and always aimed at runtime environment services to manage the execution, and the code written in these type of languages are known as the managed code. See here, this is the process of execution of managed code. You can see in the case of .NET framework, the compiler always compiles the managed code in the intermediate language, or we say that the MSIL. Then it creates an executable, and when the compiler runs the executable by using just-in-time compiler of CLR, then CLR compiles the intermediate language in the native code which is specific to the underlying architecture. So this is the process how managed code is executed. The execution of managed code follows. Suppose there is a source code, then it will be compiled and we will get MSIL code, and it is executable, and it with the help of CPU it gets the output. The managed code also provides platform independence, because when the managed code compiled into the intermediate language, then just in time compiler compiles this intermediate language in the architecture specific instructions. So when we are using managed code or CLR for the managed code execution environment, at that time first of all we get MSIL code from the source code, and it is executable by CLR through CPU and we get the output. This is the simple procedure or execution steps of managed code. Next point is the advantages of managed code. Why we are going to use managed code? So it improves the security of the application. We can say that when you use a runtime environment, it automatically checks the memory buffer to guard against buffer overflow. So here its security always checks, or it improves the security. Next one is the it implement the garbage collection automatically. So what is garbage collection? It removes the unwanted memory and frees the space of that memory. When we are using managed code, it also provides runtime type checking or dynamic type checking. Means at the execution time, the type checking has been done. We can call that dynamic type checking. So when we are using a managed code, it also provide reference checking. Means it checks whether the reference point to the valid object or not, and also checks they are not duplicate. Okay, these are some advantages of managed code. Means why we are using CLR or managed environment for the execution. These are some points for using the managed code. Next is the is there any disadvantage of managed code? Yes, there is. The main disadvantage of that managed language is that you are not allowed to allocate memory directly. You cannot get low level access of CPU architecture. This is the only disadvantage of managed code. Our next point is unmanaged code. So what we have seen, managed code is the code which is executed by language runtime. Common language runtime means managed environment. Okay, then what is unmanaged code? A code which is directly executed by operating system, or directly operating system executed that code is called as the unmanaged code. So we also say that applications that are not under the control of CLR are unmanaged code. Means the code which is not under the control of environment or execution environment, or we can say that CLR is called as unmanaged code. It always aim to the for the procedure architecture and depends upon computer architecture. When this code is compiled, it always tend to get a specific architecture and always run off that platform. Means we can say that whenever you want to execute the same code for the different architecture, you have to recompile that code. Means you have to recompile that code again according to that architecture. So it always compiles to the native code that is specific to the architecture. Okay, so the unsafe code for the unmanaged code is a code block that uses a pointer variable. So in unmanaged code, we can say that memory allocation, type safety, security are managed by the developer. Means you are developer, you are going to write a program, then you have to think about what is memory allocation, type safety, its security. So you have to manage, or developer or programmer has to manage that things. Okay, Then due to this management of developer, okay, there are several problems related to memory, like uh, buffer overflow can take place, or memory leakage take place, or pointer override. These are some issues related to unmanaged code. The executable file of unmanaged code are generally in binary image, okay, into x86 code, which is directly loaded into the memory. So means it is directly executed by the operating system. The application written in VB.NET or VB 6.0, C, C++, these are unmanaged code, okay. So applications which are written in VB, C, C++, these are nothing but the unmanaged code. Get it? So see, this is the execution of unmanaged code. Here source code is there. It is directly executable by operating system through CPU, and we get the output. Okay, this is the execution of unmanaged code. Means directly with the help of operating system, our code has been executed. So what are the advantages of unmanaged code? So it provides low level access to the programmer, okay. Then it provides directly access to the hardware, okay. Then when we are using unmanaged code, it allows the programmer to bypass some parameters or restrictions that are used by the managed code framework, okay. Means we can restrict, or we can neglect some parameters, okay. So these are some basic advantages of unmanaged code. Then next point is a disadvantage of unmanaged code. It does not provide security to the application, okay. So unmanaged code does not provide any security. There are many memory issues can occur, like buffer overflow, then memory leakage, etc. So it everything is has been done by developer. Then errors and exceptions are also handled by the programmer. So programmer or developer has to look into matter of memory issues and exceptions and errors. So it also not focuses on the garbage collection, okay. So memory is not uh, free, or unwanted memory is remains there. So these are some disadvantages of unmanaged code. So our next point is, here we differ managed code and unmanaged code. So see, first point is, managed code is executed by managed runtime environment or managed by the CLR. This is the managed code. And what is about unmanaged code? It is executed directly by the operating system, okay. This is the first difference. Then what is next one? It provides security, means managed code provides security to the application written in .NET framework, whereas unmanaged code does not provide any security to the application. Got it? First one is managed code is executed by CLR. Unmanaged code is executed by directly operating system. Managed code provides security to the application, and unmanaged code does not provide any security. Next is, memory buffer overflows does not occur into the managed code. So there is no issue about the memory, like buffer overflow, etc. It is very well managed into the managed code by CLR, okay. So in unmanaged code, we can occur memory buffer overflow or other issues related to memory. So these are some points about managed code and unmanaged code. Also managed code provides runtime services, okay. when our application is executed or runtime, at the runtime, managed code provides some services like garbage collection, exception handling, etc. So what is garbage collection, exception handling? We are earlier discussed about garbage collection, exception handling. Okay, so these services can be managed into the managed code by CLR. Okay, what happens in unmanaged code? So in unmanaged code, it does not provide runtime services like garbage collection, uh, exception handlings, means any exception cannot be handled by the unmanaged code. So this is one difference in managed code and unmanaged code. Next is the source code is compiled in the intermediate language known as IL or MSIL or CIL. Means in the managed code, the source code is compiled, then it gets managed, source code is converted into the intermediate language. So what we have called intermediate language? IL or MSIL or common language, common intermediate language. Okay, in the managed code. Okay, so in unmanaged code, the source code is directly compiled into the native languages. Okay, here there is no intermediate language. So this is one more difference of managed code and unmanaged code. And last one is that in managed code, it does not provide low level access to the programmer, while in unmanaged code, it provides low level access to the programmer. So these are some differences between managed code and unmanaged code. So our C#.NET or VB.NET or our .NET framework provides the managed code, means our code is executed by managed executed runtime or managed environment. So it is under the CLR. So it is the managed code. And C++, these are nothing but the unmanaged codes. Okay, so these are nothing but the managed code and unmanaged code. Thank you.